Happy Monday. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope this finds you having a good day so far. I'm going to do a quick little video of, well, my title tells it, an example of MGL. So here we go. It's going to be a short one.
Oh, yeah. Also, Benny Keys is talking about my thing with Nick Carter years ago. First of all, whatever happens between Nick Carter and I was actually completely consensual. And yes, it was 3 months. Hey, Kiwi! It was 3 months before his 18th birthday. And anybody has a problem with that? No, I did not know he was not there. I did not know he wasn't 18. I was actually 22 at the time. Yeah, we didn't have cell phones to look up Wikipedia. I actually didn't know how old he was. I just found out who the Backstreet Boys were.
Okay, real quick. Hey, Bluebird on my shoulder. Hey, Saucy 56. So real quick, guys. She was 22, she says, and he was 18, and she didn't know he was 18. And there wasn't Wikipedia, hey Carla Ray, or anything around to, check that, fact check it back then. Not that it would have mattered, right? Let's just get real, MGL. You want to know something? You want to know something? You always say you want to know something. No, we don't, but we're going to hear it anyway. Okay, so just listen to this, how she, I feel like, talks out of both sides of her mouth. Rhett's mom, hello.
Like a week before. I heard them on. No, actually, I remember I was going to a Sweet 16 party. I was waiting for my cousin Cassie to come, and was doing my makeup, and MTV was on, and I looked, and there was a song, a video, Quit Playing Games With My Heart. And I looked over, I go, oh my God, he's so cute. Oh my God, he is so cute. I said, who are they? And at the end it said Backstreet Boys. So Cassie came and picked me up, and I got into the car. She was beeping. I ran in, and I remember Cassie said, oh my God, I go, when I was putting my makeup on, I was like, there were these, I go, have you ever heard of the Backstreet Boys? And she goes, yeah, Quit Playing Games With My Heart. She goes, they're so fucking cute. And I was like, yeah. I was like, oh my God. And then the song came on. No, you're not Blockchain song. I like you. I think you're fucking cool. You were just talking shit.
Okay, so she says, I don't get this. She's 22, and she's getting ready to go to a Sweet 16 party. Okay, and she's waiting on her cousin Cassie to come pick her up. That's just, hey, language of horses. That's just the craziest thing to me. Okay, you're getting ready to go to a Sweet 16 party. That I know when I was 22, a blank slate, hello. When I was 22, I probably wouldn't have been caught dead at a Sweet 16 party. I'm just saying. So there's something else about her. She always wants to know, you want me to tell you something? Let me tell you something. Have you guys ever noticed how she always has to have someone validate her story? I mean, that is a telltale sign of a liar. She always, Justice, Jaundice Boy right now is her validator, as it stands right now. She's always asking. Justin can tell you, Daddy Justice can tell you, whatever she calls him now. He can tell you, right, man. So she's always wanting to justify it. So here again, Beefy James, hello. It was good. We had a good. It was funny. Well, it wasn't funny. Magenta. Whenever I got home, so I was up there for over a week with my mom, and so I come home the following week after Thanksgiving, and we had our Thanksgiving at my mom's with my immediate family on that Sunday instead of Thanksgiving. So anywho, she told me whenever I got home, the next day after I got home, I called her and was talking to her, and bless it, y'all, she starts telling me about how great Thanksgiving was, about what a good turnout we had, or they had, and how everything went off without a hitch. And I was like, yeah, I was thinking I was there. And I said, yeah, Mom, it was a good turnout. And she got real, I don't ever like try to make her feel bad or call her out, because I know in the beginning when she started having, or I guess when she was aware that people were able to tell that she wasn't, she was slipping a little bit, it really bothered her. It really bothered her, and I get it. So I don't ever call her out. I just kind of like go along with it, Wanda Mom, hello. Yes, I'm glad. This is going to be a short one. had recorded this, and I meant to talk about it last night when I was live, but I forgot about it. So hold on just a second. Hey, babe, will you bring me a Coke? Just a canned Coke out of the fridge. Thank you. But so I watched the clip of her and her BF. Oh yeah, last night. Oh, that's gonna be another live. Last night, her and Princess. What a Winky Whispers. Hello. What a damn train wreck. You know, it blows my mind how she can talk about. Oh, she's so damn materialistic and so vain, man. It's not even funny. Talks about her designer names and all that crap, but yet sitting there e-begging and begging people for damn money. But she's sitting there talking about these damn shoes that she's buying, that red bottom shoes. I have no idea what they cost. I think she said 1,400 for one of them or something. Yeah, crazy. That's good. Okay, so vanilla Coke is the play. Your mom is 88. Yeah, my mom's 87, and she's got macular degeneration, and she's, you know, blind, and she can see a little bit out of one of her eyes, but she's, you know, completely blind in the other one. And then just, I mean, she's the sweetest she can be. She really is. She told me after I got home, she says, you know, I got to thinking when you left. She said, Commanda, hey, how are you? She says, I got to thinking, I'm just not very good entertainment when you come up here. She says, I don't cook anymore. Well, she really can't. I mean, my sister lives with her, and so I mean, the last year, she used to be a wonderful cook, but the last year we all like kind of wait for her to, you know, turn her head and scrape it away. You know, it's really got bad. But so here we go. So anyway, she's fixing to start wanting some more, some justification for her Backstreet, or is it Backstreet Boys? These guys, whatever they are.
About that Tiffer's asshole who thinks she's gonna fucking talk shit now when she was actually my friend when that whole bullshit was going on with Nick Carter, and she was so supportive back then. Yeah, she was so supportive back then, and she knew how innocent Nick was. But now,
okay, and that's another lie. Real quick, I keep stopping it, but Tiffany Marie wasn't her friend. They were friends for a short minute, maybe a year. They were friends, and it didn't last a year. And they just quit being friends, I think, about a year ago. So this Nick Carter stuff happened back in the beginning of her YouTube stuff. So I don't know. I mean, she lies so much she don't even realize that she's lying. So Tiffany Marie wasn't even around when this Nick Carter stuff happened. So I don't know what she's talking about. I don't think she knows. She's really messed up too. You guys can't see it, but she's messed up this night. This is the day that she went and had all those procedures done on her face. So I don't know if they gave her something. I don't know, but she's definitely messed up.
oh yeah, she changed it soon because she doesn't like me no more. So on Z100 they say, this is Saturday. They said Backstreet Boys this Thursday are gonna be at the, what do you call it, theater in New York City. This theater. Hold on, let me call Cassie. Hold on, just for clarity.
Just for clarity.
Let's call Cassie. Let's call my cousin Cassie. Cassie. I don't know if she's even gonna remember. Cassie. Shit. It's my cousin Cassie. Fuck, I don't even have a new number. Cassie. Shit, pick up the phone, Cassie. Do we even have a new number? Let's see. Do we have a new number? Let's see. We're gonna call my cousin Cassie. Let's see if her memory works. No answer. Fuck. Cassie. Oh, she's answering. Cassie. Hey, sweetheart. I am live with about 500 people here on YouTube.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm gonna test your knowledge. Do you remember? I know you're probably not gonna remember this, but I'm gonna test you anyway because you'll remember. Do you remember you picked me up for a Sweet 16?
Okay, you hear that?
I got into the car.
I'm gonna test your knowledge. I know you're probably not gonna remember, but you'll remember. I mean, you guys, how embarrassing, man. This heifer is a freaking hot mess express, right?
And I said, have you ever, I said, oh my God, I just saw this video and
Hey,
they were
Carla.
the Backstreet Boys. And you said, oh my God, the Backstreet Boys. Yeah, they're so cool.
Yes.
And they said Backstreet Boys are going to be at something theater on Thursday.
Hammerstein Ballroom.
Hammerstein Ballroom. And what did you say?
I want to go.
And we went. And what happened?
And we went backstage.
And then what happened?
Okay, so what she's trying to do now, and you're going to see it in hear it in a second. She's trying to get her cousin to tell about how she went to the hotel as a groupie, I guess, and she had sex with. She's wanting her cousin to tell this you know what I mean. But her cousin's not going to do it. But that's what she's trying to get her to. She's trying, you know, she is leading her to say what Sloppy Molly wants her to say.
Where did we go afterward?
We went back to the hotel.
Okay, so what happened?
I honestly have no idea. You could pay me $1 million right now and I couldn't tell you.
Okay, so you went home.
Yes.
And your wonderful cousin kept going back.
Well, yeah, like to this day.
Well, yeah.
She's referring to herself.
To your surprise, you didn't. Now, just remember, you and me, we didn't know anything about them, right?
No, that was my first concert ever.
Oh, okay. Did I know how old Nick Carter was?
Oh, I mean, I would say no. Like, you had never even heard of them.
Exactly. So how old was I?
Well, I was 17, so how old are you now?
So we would not. Did I know how old Nick Carter was?
I mean, I would say no, but you know, to say what happened or how it happened or what, I have no idea.
Exactly.
I just heard of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, that's the whole
Yes,
point.
she did, Beefy James.
So you're thinking if I came back to the hotel the next day and you had school.
Yeah.
And I didn't because I was 27. And I was always in New York because of the makeup and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
I was there all the time. So here I am at the hotel, and I was with Marie, with the fat ass.
To be so honest with you, Chris, there's so much I don't remember. Like, I
Because
just
you weren't there. You didn't come back with me.
No, I just mean in general because it was my first concert ever. And
So what did you even call her for? I mean, you weren't there with me. I mean, once again, for validation, you know, I mean, if she was telling the truth and, you know, why is she worried about trying to get somebody to validate her damn stories? I mean, gosh, and to think that she calls herself, yeah, she is despicable. You're right. Absolutely. You're right. And then they're doing, this is what I don't get. I don't know what kind of press junket, but she says that on the 26th of December, they're going to be in Florida and they're doing a press junket, her and her little padres, Mallory, Blowjob Betty, Jaundice Boy, they're doing a press junket. Now, for what? I have no clue, but I guess we'll see. But I don't see how, you know, Adrian and them didn't realize that she's like spiraling out of control. I don't know. She is most definitely spiraling. Right. She's not doing them any favor, Beefy James. As far as I'm concerned. And also, I mean, what if these women are telling the truth? You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
like,
Because you weren't there. You didn't come back with me.
No, I just mean in general because it was my first concert ever, and it was.
She has a history also, like Scott Baio and Nick Carter. She has a history of making the women that, you know, that say that they have been done wrong by these guys. Sloppy Molly has a history of making the women look like liars. You know what I mean? Taking up for her groupies, the guys that she's I guess got a thing for.
This is literally 1 million years ago, and so much has happened from then.
But do you remember how we got in?
I went.
Do you remember? How did we get into that concert? Do you remember what I said? Did we have tickets?
I don't even know. I really genuinely couldn't tell you.
I walked up and I said, I'm Marissa.
Like a lanyard?
No, we didn't have nothing. I said, I'm Marissa Gonzalez. I'm Marissa.
PR rep or something? Didn't you play PR rep card?
No, I said, I'm Marissa Gonzalez in makeup, and they let us all in.
Yeah, but I couldn't. Again, if you
See,
paid $1 million for that answer.
tooting her horn and lying at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's how I always got
Yeah,
it.
I just remember you being like, hey, you want to go to the.
That's how they always got
Right
in.
Yeah.
Marissa Gonzalez makeup.
Yeah, I couldn't. But I mean, I'm in my mid-40s now, so 16 years old was a really long time ago.
Yeah, but it was a good concert.
24 years old, so.
It was a good concert.
I'm
And
breaking up. I can't hear you. Yeah, it was a great concert.
I bet you are breaking up.
How many years after that, I loved them. I still listen to them today. You know.
did you hear Nixon's trouble kind of again?
Big what?
Nick's getting bad press again.
Oh no, I couldn't tell you the last time I turned on the TV or anything.
Yes,
I'm
Beefy
not on
James.
TV or anything like that. I have my own playlist. And
Yeah.
so they're just part of it. You know, they're in the rotation.
Yeah.
And I like their version of White Christmas. Last Christmas.
Oh,
Last Christmas.
I won't listen.
Okay, so that was that. I just think that it was so, you know, a deceitful liar is what she is. I mean, she doesn't even, I mean, I don't know. I just thought that she was full of bull crap. You go into a Sweet 16 party and you're 22 years old, and don't know how old Nick Carter was at the time. Well, she may not have known how old he was, but I don't think it would have mattered, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I would be ducking my head also, for sure. I mean, she is an ultimate embarrassment. And so she's saying that she's got, last night she was going off about how somebody called her an e-beggar, and she's like, she freaking goes off about what she, let's see if I can pull it. She goes off about how she's taking care of her mother. She's not going to make apologize for that. Let's see, you guys.
Yeah, you know what? Yes, I am dead broke. I am absolutely broke. I've got no money in both of my bank accounts. I'm taking care of my mother, who has cancer, and my stepfather has to take care of her, and cannot go to work.
Most girls wouldn't gross out, Dolly.
And you know what?
Okay, so that's a lie right there, where she's fixing and she's going to trip herself up again. She says that her stepfather can't go to work. He owns his own business, you guys, but she's fixing to trip up on her own self.
Can I have a minute on my channel?
Go ahead, I understand. Okay.
You know, I know something. If you think that you can shame me for taking care of my mother that has cancer,
bitch, there ain't nobody trying to shame you. Nobody's trying to shame you. They're saying there you are e-begging when you're fixing to start bragging about these red bottom shoes and this Hermes lipstick or Hermes or however you say it. $50 a tube for a tube of lipstick or whatever. I mean, you're sitting there bragging. You're so hypocritical, Sloppy Molly. You're so sloppy that you don't even realize how sloppy you are.
Mother can't get up and go to work. He's got to get up and stay up all night with her and stay up all day with her to help her.
And I'm sorry, but I'm just going to put this out there. If that was my mother and I didn't have a job like she doesn't have a job, I would be there. I would be where my mother was, and I would be spending all the time I could with her and taking care of her. If she was at home like she is and not in a nursing home, if it's such a big deal that her stepfather is not able to go to work, you would think that Marissa would have her sloppy butt up there doing whatever she could so he could go to work. But, she's using an excuse that she pays for everything.
Go to the bathroom, and I'm paying for her copays and their food and their gas and everything else between the carpets to be cleaned and the girls to come in to clean her house. I'm paying for everything. And my husband did not know this until last night.
And Clean, hey MB, I watched your live. I fell asleep. I was going to comment. I'm going to go back and comment. I love your hey Miss Barb. I love your videos and stuff. I appreciate you exposing me to things that I probably will never be able to see. You know what I mean? I appreciate it so much. And yeah, she acts like it's everybody's fault. I mean, it's the community's fault that her mother is sick with cancer. Hey Scarlett. Winky Whispers, I don't know if I said that, but why is it the community's fault? You know what I mean? And you are e-begging. You are so disgusting.
Yes, that's really the reason why I'm broke.
Babies.
I have no money.
Oh my God.
In none of my bank accounts. It is all zero. I just showed it to him today. He didn't believe me.
No, I do believe her, but
I showed it to him.
When she showed it to me, I was mortified. I could believe it. I never saw an account. It's zero.
That is why I'm broke.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not begging. I'm just saying.
I think that your mother should probably figure out a way to get more Medicare because I don't think she can just the right.
She's on Medicare. She is retired. My stepfather in New Jersey has a business that he's had for over 35 years. He has employees. It's scrap metal business. He cannot go anywhere. He's got to take my mother for treatments. My mother.
Okay, so she just said in the beginning, basically made it sound like he had a 9-to-5 job, a job that he punched in and punched out, and that he wasn't able to work. That's the that she insinuated, the story that she was going with. Now she's saying that he owns his own business. And she also said not long ago that her mother like got $1 million $1 million settlement several years back. And I mean, I'm not saying whether she did or she didn't, but why are you having to pay all their copay? It just doesn't make sense, you guys. I mean, how are they able to survive before her mother got sick? She is such a liar, man, using all this stuff trying to play on people's sympathy, their fit sympathy and get their sympathy. I don't get it. Adrian should be embarrassed, but I think he is just like her.
Is not comfortable in the bed. Mom is an authorized user on that credit card.
That just happened. So that way, when something happens to your mother, you can call a credit card company and say, well, either my mother passed away, or what are these charges? I didn't authorize these. Who knows? I'm sure there's a scam brewing with that whole credit card thing.
I never thought that I would see the day, but I have to do it. My sister can't do it. Michelle. Well, guess what? Michelle told Etienne, you need to marry me because, what did she say? What'd you say she needed? I
know, MB.
Taken care of. I never said that to any man. I always took care of myself.
Yeah, well, you're not doing it now, bitch.
I can take care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
I can afford to feed myself before Adrian ever came along.
Sure.
And you want to know something else? Princess is sitting right here. Have I not picked up bills and paid Adrian's bills behind his back?
You pay more than he does.
You pay more than he does.
He doesn't even ask. In fact, he gets bills. Motherfucker, where's that goddamn bill?
You're both
She is such a liar, you guys.
And he fucking actually said to Adrian, do you know how lucky you are to have a wife that actually pays your fucking bills for you when you're not looking? A normal wife would pocket that shit.
Should have. I think that you should save your money.
Everybody is so fortunate and so lucky that do you know how lucky you are to have a wife like that? No. Do you know how lucky you are? I mean, she is so damn conceited.
For yourself and for
I did too,
she wanted
Beefy
financial stability, not me.
Well,
I like working.
Listen, I don't think there's anything wrong.
Oh, yeah, I bet you do, girl.
You both save your own money.
Oh, look at this. Peony Poo. Nice name. Do you realize that you sound like all the rest of the other scammers out there right now? Scam?
Good for you, Peony Poo.
You said that.
What's a scam?
Who's Peony leave her alone?
Oh. Do you realize that
Yes,
you sound
Magenta.
like the rest of the other scammers?
Magenta, have you been able to watch that? I think it's Lifetime put it on, but it's something about living a secret life, where she portrays the escort and she's in Vegas and she actually has Jake, her actual son, in the movie, and Princess is in it. And she portrays this escort. Have you been able to catch that? It's like $1.99 on Amazon. And it's somebody told me, oh, that's not real. It's all fiction. Bull crap. I think it is real. Oh yeah. So you saw Kate? Yeah, her name's Kate.
How's it a scam? How's it a scam?
Why are this with junkie people?
Did you give me a penny, Peony Poo? You haven't given me a penny.
It is poo, isn't it? It is poo.
If you have not given me a penny, then you have not been scammed.
And poo
Get the
means-
fuck out of here.
Poo does mean shit. That's what it means. Poo. Hi, Marissa and Princess in chat. People are nice. They are.
You've not given me a penny, therefore you have not been scammed.
Just make some calls.
I haven't seen that one person ever be in my chat say that they've been scammed by me. Actually, I've been here for 5 years, and the first person was this one chick with a t-shirt company.
The last thing you are to scam.
Please
The
be
last-
quiet,
the
please.
last thing.
She said, I'm a victim of Molly GoLightly.
For what?
But she, because she had a t-shirt company and she can't afford to keep her website up, and she was getting.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward to where she was. This was the same night where she was. So you just heard her talk about how broke she was, or she is. Let's see.
She goes.
Oh.
Shut that down. I'll come over. What belts?
My phone.
No, I bought a brand new Dolce & Gabbana belt.
Okay.
It's nice.
Where is it?
Upstairs in my closet.
Oh yeah, he's rocking and slurring. Now this is the
I
same
bought a bunch
night.
of stuff, and like I'm like, right? It's true though, right? It's like, you know, here we go to the house outlet, and it's nothing to us. But if we're in like a big city, like if we're in Las Vegas and we go into Saks Fifth Avenue and we see YSL, we see Dolce & Gabbana, and we see Christian Louboutins, it's like,
I know, but
yeah.
we have to realize that people don't realize that we can't afford that kind of stuff. We can't. You show it off if you can get it, but you don't get it all the time. Because right now you don't have any money.
Well, now I can't.
Princess just says what she thinks he wants to hear.
James, I bought my mother a YSL purse.
I know.
A week ago. That was almost $4,000. I bought my son.
Okay, that was $4,000 a week ago. She bought her mother a YSL purse. Okay, first of all, what the hell? If I had that kind of money, there is no way I would spend that much on a purse. I don't give a crap if it was YSL trimmed in Gucci. There's no way I would do it. I just wouldn't do it. She is so like sitting here begging, saying how broke she is, but yet she spent $4,000 on a bag. Man, what a crazy bitch.
Pair of Christian Louboutin sneakers for Christmas.
But now I want to get you a Gucci belt.
Ew.
I like Gucci.
I want a Gucci belt. Everyone's wearing that.
Listen to how
Everybody
pompous.
has that belt. I'm not wearing that Gucci belt. Everyone's wearing that to a point where it looks like it's a knockoff. Thank you. I'll wear my Dolce & Gabbana. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I'd rather wear Dolce & Gabbana over Gucci any day.
Any day.
So what are you talking about?
You love my Christmas tree, except it looks like mine, except I added some red into yours. I don't like bursts of color.
Yeah, right. You're broke, bitch.
I only have one Gucci purse. I had one and I sold my purse. The one I bought in London, I sold that. I just have the teal purse left, and that's it.
Ours will be on fire soon, so.
She thinks Gucci
the
is
Gucci belt was cool in 2020.
Gucci is like Walmart brand to her.
It looks like a knockoff. I will never be seen in that belt. Huh? Hermes? That's way too expensive. I don't need everything designer. I'm fine with wearing this Boston sweater that I.
You know, when we live in Vegas, I hope to every designer ever. You got just come
and now she's posing, you guys.
My lips. Oh my god.
Talk about
her
lips.
God, my lips are so fucking awesome. Oh my god.
Wow.
You wear your $10 belt? The Hermes belt was only cool for a minute. Yeah.
It's Hermes, bitch. Get each other Hermes.
Oh, I'm not shaming you, MB. I'm not shaming you at all. If that's your thing, you want to buy that, absolutely buy it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I probably would be spending money on things that cost a lot of it. You know what I mean? Just not a handbag or shoes. I've never I like nice things. Don't get me wrong, but I'm a jewelry. My downfall is jewelry. So I'm not knocking you, sweet lady, at all. I just think that she's on here begging, saying how broke she is, but yet she spends $4,000 on a purse for her mother. That's supposedly got cancer and they can't even do a biopsy on her.
It's Hermes.
Somebody said Hermes.
She spelled it correct.
What?
The pink Juicy Couture, the pink Juicy
Couture.
Couture bag is back. So funny, the kids are doing our 2000 fashion.
Really? Did they bring back Ed Hardy?
Oh my God, Lil Suze, you've got me hooked on Bowl & Branch bed sheets. Love them. Did you get them? I told Princess to pull my sheets off. I was gonna wash them tonight. I know.
So Adrian must be outside. So this comment, you guys, that somebody just put up there says,
I was gonna wash them tonight.
Let me see. I gotta pause. Okay.
I know.
People obviously are willing to help you, Molly. Sadly, many. I'm trying to see it. What does that say? Whoops. Many life paychecks is paycheck after COVID. So anyway, she says on here, people obviously are willing to help you, and she's like, I know. So that's
I know.
I know. Mm-hmm.
I don't have a Tom Ford belt. I only need one.
I have Tom Ford glasses.
No need for a belt with my yoga pants. Oh, I'm trying to do my closet, and I found a big stack of Lululemon fucking yoga pants that I bought, and I couldn't remember. I thought that I bought them, and then I forgot about them, and then I found them last night, and I said,
Babe.
"Oh my God, remembering." Ross and thrift store. I find all kinds of amazing stuff. It takes a couple hours. Yeah, you gotta have time.
Well, she's fixing to start
You need to dig.
bragging about herself. Her
No,
lips.
you're not.
I will. Okay.
You've never jumped in a dumpster. Don't lie to these people.
Okay. It doesn't.
Because I lied to them enough.
No, baby Beth. I'm not doing that. I was told that the King of Prussia Mall.
King of Prussia. I heard that too.
I'm not going. No. I heard that you need to book a room. No, you need to book a room and stay there for the weekend.
King of Prussia. I heard about that too.
I'm not going.
So we can go to.
I'm not fucking going.
I think we should go to King of Prussia. There's a sack there. I heard.
Exactly. And what? Buy a bunch of stuff that I don't fucking need. I do need brown Christian Louboutins.
The King of Prussia Mall.
I know.
GMAL. You're right.
Even more than I already did.
No, look. I've heard King of Prussia is not ultimate.
I did too. That's why I can't go.
The people told me this is the place to go as a second country. King of Prussia. King of Prussia. Whatever it's called. King of Prussia. Queen of Prussia.
Babe.
It's a place to go. And they have enormous gyms and enormous a sex family.
Love it all. Neiman's. Oh my God.
Yes. You have to have a special party just to shop there.
I love it. It's upstairs. King of Prussia. That's where Jonathan Lee Riches is from.
So
King of Prussia.
King of Prussia.
No, the brown ones. I need the brown Socate 40 Christian Louboutins. They didn't have them in Boston. They have them on eBay though. I saw it. I was like,
King of Prussia. King of Prussia.
I need the brown 40 Socate Christian Louboutins.
I think I'll be okay with King of Prussia. I think King of Prussia is.
We'll go crazy.
I know we will. People. So
give me a couple months.
People don't know that we.
Exactly.
That's how we met.
We both worked there. We both worked at Saks with a high-end makeup line.
Okay, now someone that picks to start
Everybody
bragging.
hated me because I got the position everybody wanted.
Now just listen to this.
They wanted a real makeup artist.
Conceited.
They wanted to hire outside, and everybody wanted that position.
And I was a queen had Bon never done before.
Yeah, he was working for Bon 99.
And her and I, we were so wanted.
Yeah,
now
everybody hated
superstars.
us.
They did, and now we're superstars. But we met.
We're superstars.
And everyone used to look at us like this.
They hate us because we draw to the money in Las fucking Vegas of all cities.
I think that's why she keeps Princess around, because he blows her damn ego up. Plus, he sits there and, brings up how wanted they were in Vegas, how they were, the best thing since sliced bread. It is MB. It's very sad. So I think that's why she keeps Princess around. And he's so full of shit. He just says whatever he thinks she wants to hear. He's so, eager to please.
In the heart of Vegas on the strip. That's what we brought the money in. And they were like, don't touch them. Do what they want.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, we can come in late. Remember me? Oh, the manager used to come in and go like this. Marissa?
When she quit, she goes, I'll give you 2 weeks to decide if you really want to quit. I was like, what the fuck?
Everybody did. They were like, what? Nicole was the meanest boss.
No,
she wanted me.
No, you're right, Carla Ray. They don't.
Nicole had a secret shopper because she wanted to know what I was doing in that fucking chair as a makeup artist.
No, I bet she did.
Marissa, can I have you in my office? And I said, yeah. And she goes, Marissa, we had someone sit with you. And I said, yes. She was like, she goes, yes. She goes, she bought everything. She goes, you bought everything, but you dropped an F-bomb. I said, I did. I would never do something like that. And she goes, Marissa. And I go, is it possible? It's possible. She goes, and another thing. She goes, Marissa, I need you to put makeup on. Remember? She goes, you're the only woman in the department who comes here with no makeup and sells the shit out of it. This is what I was doing. an older woman would come in and I'd say, come on over here. And I would never pull anyone young. And they would say, and she would say, why aren't you pulling anyone younger? And I said, because they don't have money.
Listen to this.
And I was right. I said, they ain't got no money. So the older ladies, they're the ones with the money. I go, I know who's got money. Sit down.
No, you're right.
So the reason she didn't wear makeup in the mornings or wear makeup to work is because she was had late nights, you know, when she was in acting like she was Kate. She was probably rode hard and put up wet, dragging her butt into work. She is so gosh, gross and nasty. I don't know how. I was sitting there watching. I mean, it really was difficult for me to watch and record this last night. I have to tell you guys, my stomach was, she makes me sick. And I was sitting there thinking, how can she have people watching and listening and actually think that she's something good? How I don't get it. A bunch of new people, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, well, I met her, and let me just say, the first thing she said to me whenever it was during COVID, or after it was the ending of the hard part of COVID. And I flew in a couple of hours after she did, so she was already in the room. So whenever I got my Uber dropped me off at the hotel, I had to have the guy call, and she come down, and I was talking to the receptionist. She comes down and sneaks up behind me, and I was surprised how short she was. But the first thing she said to me is, "Oh my God, if I just walked up on you, I would have thought that you were like a little hairdresser. That's what you did for a living. You're a hairdresser. You just look like a hairdresser." Now, what that means, I don't know. What about me made her think that? But you know, just immediately for her to size me up and put a label on me, I thought, what the hell? I mean, you're just meeting me for the first time. You know what I mean? Why are you immediately thinking something, trying to put me in a category? I know the stuff that she tells. I mean, I think maybe they watch it the same reason I do sometimes, for a shit show. You know what I mean? You never know. Well, it just blows my mind. It blows my mind how she's not even consistent. You know, she's not even a good scammer or a good liar. You know what I mean? She tells lies within her lies. She's not even good at that. Yeah, taking care of her mom. Yeah, that's so, like, I heard her one day say that she just doesn't, her sister needs to come back from Florida because her sister is a caregiver. Her sister's a caregiver. She's the one that, you know, cleans her mom's, like she was saying, I have to pay the housekeeper to come clean my mom's house. Why about you get off your ass and go over there and clean your mom's house for her? That would save you some money. How about clean your own house? You know what I mean? Yeah, she has no bedside manners. And when she is there, she wants to exploit her mom. You know what I mean? She wants to put her out there for clicks and views. You know, she's got her built up to be this a character for her, you know, another way for her to money grab. And I don't no more believe that she was catching an Uber and going at night to sit with her mom and paying $300 one way, $600 round trip Uber. That was such, but she kept telling, thank you for doing that. You just paid for my Uber for tonight. Thank you so much. Right, MB. Oh yeah, and then I don't know, you guys need to last night I put on there where she told Jake that when she was in Boston, one of the women that come to the meet and greet, or one of her friends, somebody they were at dinner with, pulled a gun on the waiter. She was drunk, she said. Well, okay. But said that, I've got my gun, I'll shoot you, she was telling the waiter. What kind of crap? I mean, I would be embarrassed. We never went out when we were there that whole weekend. We never left the hotel. I did. I walked down the street to a convenience store one day, and during the day, and I had to get out of that room. But and then we went out and got food or had it delivered. But she never left. But I would be embarrassed to go to a restaurant with her. I'm gonna say, she's most definitely one of the types that wants all the attention on her. And you know, when she goes in places, she's like, Oh, I'll get that. Put it on my tab. People look at her like, are you freaking nuts? I don't even know you. She's so desperate to look like something, you know what I mean? Make it look like she's this so wealthy that she just pays for people's tabs that don't even know her, but yet she comes on here and e-begs. I'm not gonna make an apologize for my mother being sick. Bitch, nobody's asking you to. You're just like turning this little story into whatever you want. Yeah, I think my cat has more class than she does. I don't know if you guys watch 10 to Life. I'm gonna switch gears real quick, but Annie Elise, I really like listening to her stance on stories and stuff. So she talks about the FedEx guy, and I'm so glad. I have been thinking there had to be an alternative motive. Like she's got some inside information, but she's not going to reveal her sources, obviously. But she alluded to the statements that's been put out. Well, she didn't allude to it. She said very clearly that the statements that's been released is strictly been from the guy that abducted the little girl, that law enforcement has not said anything. So I've thought, why would he, it just doesn't make sense why if he did, which I didn't know this, but apparently they don't even think that his story, that he hit her, because she, the driveway was a circle driveway. And, so there would have been no point in him backing up. But if he did, even if he did hit her and she was okay enough to talk and all that, why kill her? You know what I mean? Why not yell? So I thought there had to be some ulterior motive on his part, so Annie Elise kind of says that there's a lot more to it than what has been said right now. So that kind of makes sense, because it absolutely has not been making sense, him just picking her up and freaking out or whatever. Really? And then when he said he tried to kill her by breaking her neck, but it didn't work, and then he had to choke her. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think about that little girl going through that, and it tears me up. Like, for that to be her last, oh my gosh, I just can't. How in the hell he could look at her while I don't get it. I don't get it. But all right, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. I've got to get in the shower and go get some stuff done, but I just wanted to jump on real quick. I think I'm going to try to, she just keeps giving me content, Yeah, keeps giving me content. So anyway, you guys have a great rest of y'all's day. Thank you for coming in here and enjoying, spending your afternoon with me. I enjoy it so much, and I really appreciate your support. I really do. But I will see you guys in the streets. Bye-bye.